Sikhism is the world's fifth largest religion, and there are many Sikhs that reside outside of India. Yet, even today, there are very few people that know about this religion. After 9/11, Sikhs have faced negative consequences due to their identity, and many a times have been called terrorists or similar names and slurs. To bring awareness to Sikhi and why Sikhs wear a turban, the Sikh Youth of Federation of New York organized a Turban Day in the heart of New York City in Madison Square Garden.
ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਖੜੇ ਹਾਂ ਨਿਊਯਾਰਕ ਸਿਟੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਯੂਥ ਫੈਡਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਯੰਗ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਇੱਕ ਉਪਰਾਲਾ ਲਿੱਤਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੱਸੀਏ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਪੱਗ ਕਿਉਂ ਪਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ, ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਰ ਤੇ ਪੱਗ ਕਿਉਂ ਹੈਗੀ ਔਰ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਡੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਸਿੱਖ ਕੌਣ ਨੇ। ਸੋ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਉਪਰਾਲਾ ਲਿੱਤਾ। They've taken this initiative out in the streets of Manhattan where they're tying turbans on people right here on the streets to anyone or everyone who wants to try a turban and see what that feels like. Chinpit, you're one of the key organizers who's organizing this event, the Turban Day in Madison Square Park in New York City. What made you want to take, I know we do it in auditoriums, we do it in our own schools, in our own gurdwaras. You took it out to the streets of New York.
I've been actually doing it for 2 years at Baruch College. So with the experience, I graduated. So I needed to get out and give back to the community. After graduation, I wanted to do something so that I could give back to the community. And while it's great to educate the coming generations, I think it's very essential to graduate the current generation as well. So we decided to do it 12 to 3 between the lunch hours and in a corporate situation, so we could attract the tourists and the corporate employees at the right time.
And how do you feel the reception has been? I see a lot of course, I see a lot of Indians, not just Punjabis or Sikhs here. I see a lot of Indians in general over here, and then I also see a lot of people from different communities. So how do you feel the reception has been from both the communities?
I think overall it's a mixture of all the communities. I would like to call this a Desi event rather than a Sikh event, because I have friends helping me out from Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and India, of course. So and living in America, so I think it's a mixture of all the religions, all the ethnicities, and all the cultures, and they come together. And we've been doing this for 2 years. This is the 3rd year. It's been fantastic, and we hope we could continue doing this.
I just came to know about a couple of days back that this was happening, and I made sure that I am going to be here today. It's a great thing that this organization, whoever took the initiative to do this, right in the heart of the city. And it's great to see that we are promoting our religion.
And you know what? You've tied turbans on so many different people today from different communities, from from different backgrounds. What kind of a reception did you feel among them?
None of them know what the religion is all about. I think they don't know what Sikhi is. So here in a dissection of 5th and 23rd, I can see nobody knows who I am. Right? And so we're trying our best to educate them in the best way possible, and everybody in the community needs to do that on a grassroots level.
This event was a great way to share with the public who Sikhs are and what their values and beliefs are. Almost everyone that attended the event had never heard of Sikhism. They had seen people with a turban but had no idea who they were or why they wore the turban.
Lumari, yes. Is this your first time tying a turban?
Yes, it is.
How does it feel?
It feels fashionable.
That's the first one I've heard all day today. Fashionable, why? Yeah. Fashionable, in what way do you feel fashionable with it?
Well, it's an accessory. It's a hair accessory.
Okay.
So I'm loving it.
Okay. If you knew how to tie one on your own, would you do so?
Absolutely.
Okay. And do you know, when you see someone with a turban on the streets, do you know why they wear a turban? Have you ever wondered, or curiosity, has it ever been there?
Cultural purposes.
Okay.
It's as simple as that.
Okay.
I guess we're New Yorkers, and we all have our own culture that bring us here, and we carry that with us.
Okay. And do you know about Sikhs? Are you familiar with the Sikh religion or Sikhism?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Sat Sri Akal, Irene.
Sat Sri Akal.
Thank you. And now that you have your turban on, I can see it's a vibrant color. You really have the vibrant color.
Yes, I love it. I love it. I wish I would have known how to do this when I was going through my cancer.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I used to wear it in a different way, but not like this. This is very beautiful.
It is. And you know what? You really do look gorgeous in it.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
The color is very becoming on you.
Oh, thank you. I love it. I feel fabulous.
Do you know about Sikhs? Do you know about Sikhism?
No, I actually don't know too much. I know that the men wear the turbans, but I didn't know the women wear the turbans. So it's nice to know that.
Exactly. You know what? I am actually going to give you, we have a small pamphlet here that tells you about Sikhs, why they wear the turban, and what, in a small synopsis, what Sikh is all about. So this will tell you more about why, and of course we wear the turban, but yes, in Sikhism, anything, men and women are really equal on every platform. So anything that a man can do, a woman can do, be it turban or anything else.
Oh, that's good to know that we're in equal terms here.
Absolutely. Well, you know what? You look great in it, and welcome to the more education or informative of being about Sikh.
Thank you. I really appreciate it, having been a part of this. This was very a nice experience.
From local politicians to volunteers to participants, everyone enjoyed this day and the learning experience from it.
Ms. Brewer, you know, here we are in the heart of the city, in your borough, experiencing the vibrancy of Sikh people. How does it feel?
It feels fabulous. I understand that in the past, for a couple of years, one of your organizers who was a student at Baruch did it at Baruch College, and I love Baruch College. But this is on the street in the middle of New York City, right in the tech center. This is a big technology area. I bet there are people here who work in tech. I am from the tech community, so I love that we're here. But it's vibrant, and it's showing people the impact and the positive aspect of the Sikh community and young people. That is really exciting. That young people are keeping the tradition, are showing that it is something very special for families and New Yorkers, and people are part of the community. I love being here.
Thank you. And you know what? I think, of course, it's very important because there's a lot of misconception between the Sikh religion and some other communities. So when you see an initiative like this, how does that feel?
Well, I think what happens is New Yorkers, thank goodness, understand diversity, but they don't always relate and get involved with diversity. I do as a public official. I wish more did. We're very segregated sometimes in our communities. So people don't know the Sikh religion and the community as well as they should. But now with this kind of being here on the street, plus all the discussions with young people, I think it's really positive and people will know more. Obviously, I know a lot of folks here went to CUNY. I teach at CUNY. I love CUNY. And, you know, all we have to do as New Yorkers is reach out to other New Yorkers and learn. And here's an example of doing just that with a lot of young people.
Well, we've had many guys here who are trying the turban, of course, and we have a young lady with us who has also adorned a beautiful turban on her. So tell me, how does it feel?
I love it. It feels great.
Is this your first time tying one?
It is.
It is. Okay. Have you seen people with turbans before, and have you ever wondered, what is it?
Well, I'm here today to support one of my coworkers who's here at the event, and he sits next to me, and we work together every day, and he wears a turban. And from what I understand, it's just you know, representative of a culture that's all about peace. That's kind of the extent of what I know about Sikh culture, and I've always been interested in it.
Okay. Do you know why is it that the way that he wears a turban?
No, I don't know anything else.
Local organizations also took part in this great initiative and came out with their volunteers to educate people about Sikhs.
Gursharan ji, I see this initiative jehda in a young bachya ne litta hega to promote Sikhi, to take it out to the streets rather than keeping it within the auditoriums, within closed doors, or within the colleges. They're taking it out into the open. What kind of a reception did you feel today here?
I think that all our ground roots, that what I got from my parents, I usually try to give my kids. So every other parents has to do like this only. So I'm having two sons, both are wearing this. So I never try to have like without turban, no, nothing. So I'm trying to have this for lifelong. What I got from my dad and mom, they have to follow that. I'm still pushing those things or values to them.
Great. And I see that, you know what, taking that culture forward, introducing other people to the Sikh religion today out here in the city as well.
Yeah, I do that. That's good actually. In my office, that I usually like doing the same thing, that to give more awareness about the Sikhi and the values that we got or what we have in our religion. I try to publish them with them so that they should encourage with that what Sikh is.
Being out here in the city today, we're educating people about Sikhism, right? We're taking it to the next step forward, where we're going out into the open. How do you feel? You've been doing this since morning. I'm seeing you here today. How did you feel about this?
I am feeling very privileged to be here to let people know what Sikhs are, how do they dress up, what the turban means in our life. It's the most important thing in our life.
Well, जिस तरह तुसी आज देखा हैगा कि almost every different community तो जेडे भी लोग इथे चल रहे ने, they participated in this program, और any कि they just participated, they did it with a certain pride in them, और पग पान तो बाद you could feel the joy in their face and the pride that they felt after wearing a turban. So this initiative was really good जेड़ा Sikh Youth Federation ने लिता है कि लोगों ਨੂੰ educate करन कि सिक्खी की है और किस तरह इसनु बाहर लोगों तक पहुंचाया जाए. Gurmeet Sodhi with cameraman Jaswinder Singh, TV 84, New York.